Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So this is the area of my home that I want to tackle today. So this is my junk cupboard that is off my kitchen, and I think the last time I tackled this area was maybe 5-6 months ago. I can't remember, but it is embarrassing and I really want to tidy it up and declutter as much as possible because it is a mess. So you ready for me to open it? It is embarrassing. Also, if you haven't watched my videos before, I am trying to declutter and organize my home, and I'm on a spree right now because I do have family coming over in I think next month. They're coming out end of next month. I'm not sure when I'm going to post this video, but they are coming end of May, so I really want to declutter my home more than possible. I did do a decluttering phase back in December. I was doing like a daily vlogmas, so my house has been quite organized, but now it's time to go back and reorganize everything again and declutter what I haven't touched or used in months. So you ready for me to open this up? So yeah, very embarrassing, but this is my junk cabinet. So there is somewhat organization there, but it has been lacking over the last couple of months. Stuff has just been thrown in there, and there's a few items here that I could possibly declutter. So watch as I declutter this area of my home, and then if you want to, check out my other videos as I declutter and organize the rest of my house. So the first thing I did is grab that plastic bag, and I know there's a bunch of stuff here that I could potentially just throw away. So I did have like that box of business cards from my old job that I no longer need, so I did throw that away. Most of this is quite organized, so I'm not going to touch the stuff that is I know that I've organized before. I'm just pulling all the excess stuff that has been like thrown in here the last couple of months and just deciding whether we need them or I can find another home for them. Some of these items are just been thrown in here and that's not their home, so I'm putting those aside on the floor and just organizing it. I have a bunch of these like portable fans. I'm leaving there for now because we tend to use them a lot when we're going on trips, and also like if we're going to Disneyland and stuff like that. So it's good to have those quick and handy here before we head out. And so yeah, I'm just organizing things here, just moving stuff around, trying to make them a little more neater. So I did focus on the middle shelf first because it seemed to be the easiest one, and I know that I could make space there for potentially other items. And now I'm about to go through the top section. So there's random stuff here from tools to just junk. So I am trying to pull out all the small stuff that have just been thrown in there and hasn't been put in the right I guess bin, because I do have bins and I did organize this before. And so yeah, now I'm just going in slowly at looking at every single bin, grabbing the stuff and finding homes for them. And so yeah, watch as I continue to declutter and organize this cupboard. So you can see most of the excess of these bins have been removed. Now I'm just going through the bins, double checking that the right items are in each of the bins, and then going to the next one, because I know that I have a bin for somewhat small tools, a bin for stationery. Looks like pens and stationery have just been thrown in every single bin. So I am going through them and reorganizing those items there and putting them in the right bin location. So I didn't necessarily get rid of a lot of items. It's just more or less organizing it, because this is still a junk drawer. Potentially I would love to get rid of everything in here, but I'm always finding reasons to go into this junk drawer, and that it has the items that I need. So there's small little things here that doesn't necessarily have its own home, so they do stay here, but I know where it is. So like there's the padlocks whenever we go travel, I know it's always here. Certain small Allen keys are in here instead of me having them or having to find them in our toolbox. So those small little things that technically don't really have a home, well, I can't find a home for them, they end up here. But as long as I can have it organized and neat and tidy, I'm happy to keep it here. Okay, so now I'm done with the first shelf. Now I'm just organizing the third one. So the third shelf is not as packed as the first two, so I'm just moving things around, organizing it and making it more visible, or making the items more visible at the front of the shelf so that I know what's there. And then everything that I kind of pulled out from the first and second shelf, I am trying to find a home for it. So knowing that I could potentially need it later on, I'm basically hoarding it for now, but then I'm going to enter this junk drawer often, and I'm going to go back and declutter this again in 6 months. So every time I go into this, I am slowly taking stuff out. But for now, I have the space for these items and I potentially could use them in the future. So I'm just going to hoard them for now, but at least it's a more organized than it was before. So I'm just putting the final items away, and then all the stuff on the floor I'm going to potentially just donate or have to put it in its own home. And so let's recap of what my junk drawer looked like before. So yeah, it was a mess. There was no organization at all, and it was very embarrassing to open this up and see it like this. So this junk cupboard didn't take me as long as I thought it was. Considering I already had it kind of organized, I just had to declutter and pull out all the excess stuff that has been accumulating there over the last couple of months. And so let's reveal what it looks like now. So yeah, that is my small little junk drawer. So there is still a lot of stuff in there, things that I just decided to keep there because I have no homes for them right now. But the tubs here are not overflowing anymore. I have like batteries and small little house stuff there, a little bit of tools. This one I think has some other stationery stuff. This one is just random. This one here has our locks and stuff for when we go traveling, and then stationery here. And then down here we have all of our fans for whenever we go like to Disney and all that. It's good to have those because it's really hot, so we have all those handheld fans, a few other random stuff here, but it's a lot more organized than it was before, so I'm really happy about that. And then down here I have this bag of junk, and then all these items here, some I'm going to donate, and then like the hammer and the nails, those have to go into the garage in our toolbox. And so yeah, those things just, I guess they probably were on top of the kitchen counter and someone just threw it in here just to hide it, but it does have to go back into the toolbox because that's where its home is. I do have a few tools in here, just small little screwdrivers, so I don't have to like go into the garage and dig out them. I just have kind of like a few small ones there just for like little things around the house. And so yeah, that's basically it. That is my small little junk cupboard there. And then yeah, I still have to go through this section here, but that's going to be another day. I just wanted to focus on some small little area in my home that I wanted to tackle, and I was really happy with the results.